right. Okay. Yo. So, today we're talking about my probably favorite car I ever had in my life. I don't know. It's a tough one, it's up there, but it's my 2018 WRX. We're gonna talk about this one I totaled, okay? This is the only one that I totaled. I did, okay? Let's just start there, I guess. I mean, I hit 2 cars in a tree doing like 55. It was a snowstorm. I'll tell you we'll get to the whole story, don't worry, but I mean, I don't know. Basically with that car, so I bought the car when I was 17. I was really stupid at the time, okay? Like, really, really stupid. Doing all kinds of dumb shit. And yeah, so, you know, it was the perfect car for me. It was just the wrong time for me to have it, definitely. I definitely wasn't ready for that thing. It was great. It was too nice. That's what the problem was. At the end of the day, that car was too nice for me at that age. That's really what it was. I never should have sold my Jetta and bought that thing. I should have just beat the shit out of my Jetta till it died. That's what I should have done. Then bought it in a year, but I didn't do that. So, you know, I got my WRX from my 7th grade, 8th grade biology, no, 7th grade science teacher. Yeah, my 7th grade science teacher. I bought it from him, actually, ironically. Overpaid by like $3K for it just because I wanted it, because I knew it was clean with just him granny shifting it for its entire life, so it's mint. I knew I wasn't gonna have an issue with it. And I smoked a clutch after like 3 months from just clutch dumping it every day a couple hundred times, racing everyone and anyone I could, you know, just killing it. And basically, yeah, so that was my first clutch job, actually, was on that thing. You know, I wore that clutch out. But, yeah, so it took me like 2 weeks to do it because I smoked a sensor that was like $180 and sat behind the flywheel and the bell housing. It was a real bitch. So I ended up having to pull my tranny back out like 2 or 3 times. It was like, I think the transmission went in and out 3 times just on this clutch job. And I changed the clutch and flywheel. Then I had a problem with idle because it was a lightweight flywheel, so then I had to do a fucking flash tune so that my car would actually idle, because every time I would go to start it, I'd have to change the tune to one that would run for the lightweight flywheel. So it was like really annoying. But not thankfully, but unfortunately, it just ended up being that, you know, 2 days later, I would go on to total it after I worked so hard to do this clutch job, and I was literally just getting off the break-in miles. Just finished the break-in stage on the new clutch, and someone asked me to go take them to get a pig. And I fucking said yes when I was planning on working on my car. I literally had it on jack stands, and I took it off the jack stands to go get this stupid fucking pig. And it was a snowstorm, you know, obviously, wicked blizzard. And I had to drive like 30-ish, 35 minutes to this place. So the drive started out, you know, like it was a blizzard like the whole way pretty much, white out. I started out, I was, you know, being a little stupid. Passing like 5, 6 cars at a time, doing like 100 just because they were going slow. I had brand new winter tires, and I was like, come on, I'm trying to go work on my car. Ironically. So, you know, then we go onto the side street to cut over to Adams, and then I was like, alright, maybe I should slow down a little bit. The weather's kind of bad. So I slow down to like 55, right? And then I'm going around this corner. It's a recommended 40. I've gone around it at almost triple that. Actually, at triple that. I've gone triple that around this corner when it's dry. So, you know, there's a little snow on the road. So I slide around it a little bit, just a little, and everything's fine and dandy. And then we just hit a dry patch. It was just like, there's no more trees on the sides of the road like there was through the corner and everything else. And the road was just bare. And, you know, we came around the corner like sideways. So when we caught that shit, it just spun. Because, you know, I was sideways and it grabbed traction because I had brand new winter tires. And as soon as I hit that dry pavement, it was just... So I was spinning. I did one of those little e-brake yank, spin the wheel shits to do a 180. Somehow managed to turn back around. And then, you know, my freaking front tire just barely caught the snow. Took me off into the field. And I went through this guy's driveway, hit the 2 cars in his driveway, sent one into the porch, one into the well. And then I hit the freaking tree. That was what stopped me. Tragic. Sad days. But yeah, that's how that one ended. R.I.P. Out of all the cars I totaled, what are the odds I totaled my favorite one? Isn't that crazy? I mean, come on, dude. It could have been any of the other ones. I mean, it sucked that that fucking loser totaled my Mustang, but I liked the Mustang too. But I don't know. I had a lot of memories in that WRX. But anyways, I think it's time for me to work on the next video.